Ham Building in St. Paul, it's the Haberdasher's Couch, starring Heimie along with Dorset. This is Kendrick inviting you to join Heimie and our guest, Todd Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Heimie.
Welcome back to the Haberdasher's Couch, where you don't have to pay somebody to listen to you. I tell you what, he's back with me again today. It's that savvy traveler, that Todd Walker, Todd About Town. And he's been to Arkansas and to Door County. You draw it on the map, but here he is. Nice to have you back, Todd.
Well, thanks, Anthony. Thanks for having me. I'm going to have a little sip of water to get started here. And
good, squirty little guy.
I got to tell you, I'm a squirty little guy. That's right. Yes, people are continually asking me, being a travel writer, things such as where could I go, things I could do, places to see. And I fortunately have come from two different places very recently. I spent about 5 days in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and about 4 or 5 days in Door County, Wisconsin. Both completely different, but both charming as can be. So I thought I would share today some tips about each one of them. Which one do you want to hear first?
Well, first of all, if I was in a Hot Springs, that's where I'd stay.
Okay.
So which was first, Door County or?
I'll start with Hot Springs.
Okay, Hot Springs, yeah.
Well, first of all, Hot Springs, Arkansas. One of the things you probably don't know is they have the first national park.
Yes, they have.
You did know that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh,
yes, I do.
That's brilliant.
Because everybody says Hot Springs, they think Colorado.
Yep.
But this is Arkansas.
It's Hot Springs, Arkansas. I thought Yellowstone or one of those places would be. But Hot Springs, Arkansas has the very first national park. And what's so interesting is the main street, which is Central Avenue in Hot Springs, on one side of the street is like a very busy, well-maintained street with bars, clubs, restaurants, shops. And then right across the street is the national park. So that's kind of an interesting setup as well. Now, and the other side of the street where the national park is also a whole series of bathhouses, which I'll get to.
Yes.
And they have 8 different bathhouses. These bathhouses were built beginning in 1892 to 1923.
Right.
So now I stayed at a place called The Waters, which has an amazing rooftop bar that you could go out, you could look at all these great bathhouses and the national park. You want to hear about the bathhouses.
Well, I know that the therapeutic aspect of a bathhouse is probably real relevant in today's terms, right? Because we're going through a lot and we need to relax and get the benefits of the bubbles.
It is so hot coming out of the mountain.
How hot is it?
It is so hot. It actually scorched my hand. And it comes right out of the mountain.
Nice.
And in the bathhouses, they don't even use a filtration system. The water just comes directly out and into the bathhouses. Sure. And so I actually spent an afternoon at one of the bathhouses. It's called Quapaw bathing. So I've never done this before, Quapaw, and I may not have the spelling right, but I believe our good producer Kendrick will get the right spellings on there. But you go in, and just like a regular men's locker room, you go in, you put on your bathing gear and your shoes, your Quapaw, there you go. And then you venture out, and they had 4 or 5 different pools, and you can get in those different pools, varying in temperature, coming right out of the mountain.
Right. And I was in a hot springs in Colorado.
Yeah.
And I tell you, it's all natural, right? So the earth filters the water.
Isn't that amazing?
And I just can't. It's in varying degrees according to what your elevation is.
Yeah. You're right. You know a lot about it. You could take in this segment.
Right.
No, but I love it. And these bathhouses are so beautiful. But some of them have been converted. One of them is now a bathhouse that is a brewery, and it's Superior Brewery. And so they built it right into there. And
is that called double bubbles or double bubbles?
And you know what? They use the water, from the mountain to make the beer. So that's pretty great. Now, and people, when they go to a place like Hot Springs, there is also different activities that people want to take part in.
Right.
So if you have your pen and paper out there or your phone, you got to start putting some of these on there.
Right.
Now, for food, they have this amazing pancake house, which is right on the main street, which is just simply like the best pancakes I've ever had. Pancakes the size of your head. And it's called The Pancake Shop.
Nice.
There's also, if you like barbecue, there's a place called McLeod's Barbecue that is just, it's a family barbecue that's been there forever, like an old gas station. And are you a barbecue fan?
I am. I'm just thinking of, if I have barbecue and have a big pancake, aren't I going to sink to the bottom?
You're going to sink to the bottom of the hot springs. You are going to sink to the bottom.
I mean, that sounds pretty heavy.
But no. I'm going to make it even heavier because...
Arkansas, come on.
Yep. For dinner, there's a place called DeLuca's, which I went for the best pizza and the best pasta I've ever had. And if you like cinnamon rolls, there's a place called Will's Cinnamon Shop that is literally outstanding. So those are some of the highlights and some of the things to do. But there's a national park, in this national park, or this park we were talking about, there's also another park where it is called, it's a really different name. It is called In the Hot Springs, and I'll get it for you. But I got it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It is the Garvin Woodlands Gardens. 210 acres. They have an amazing birdhouse and chapel, which we're going to splice into this show here so people
get to
can
see it. Yeah. And I'm sure all you'd go to is to Google.
Yep.
Arkansas Hot Springs.
Yep.
State Park. National Park?
National Park. It's a national park.
And you would get all this great information and plan a trip.
Yeah, you can biking. I mean, like mountain biking is amazing.
Now, why everybody else is a COVID conscious? You're out enjoying the world. What's going on? How come you get to travel and I don't?
And all these places, I've only gone 2 places since March, and they're all practicing social distancing. And everything is, everybody's wearing masked up, and and Hot Springs was really right on target with that, and it's a beautiful place, and the mountains are beautiful in the Ozarks.
And these small towns are vital. They're making it okay.
They're doing okay. They're doing okay. They could use a lot of the beautiful items you have here at Heimie store.
I might open up a store in Arkansas, Main Street.
Yeah,
on
the main street.
Right
on the
across
main
from
street.
the National Park.
All right. So some of our local viewers that are probably wondering, where can I get in the car and drive?
Right.
And I got in my car and drove 4.5 hours to Door County, Wisconsin.
Nice.
It is just. Have you been before?
No, but it's artsy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And there's wonderful.
Great food right on Lake Michigan.
Yep.
I stayed at a place called the Edgewater Resort.
Nice.
Which is a beautiful big white colonial hotel with front porches, rocking chairs, overlooking the lake, as I said. And in Door County they have Fish Creek, they have Ephraim, and all these great little towns, and all these great things to do. Have you had a fish boil?
I know that the fish boils are pretty fancy extreme. They're as in explosive stream.
Oh,
no?
you're going to see this on this video.
Flaming.
You're going to see this. Yeah, right. I'll give you a picture of what it does look like. But yes, and they have Peninsula State Park there, where you can hike, you can do a number of different things. And I'm just going to share with you my top things to do there. Zip line. You can go zip lining at Door County Adventure Center. They also have kayaking. Do not miss ice cream at Wilson's. It's a famous ice cream shop.
I write that down.
Ice cream at Wilson's.
Ice cream at Wilson's. And
bike rental. Rent bikes and go biking out on Sunset Trail. The best fish boil, I think, is at the old post office.
Sure.
They have a stargazing. They've been nationally registered as a stargazing location, and that's at Newport State Park. Go kayaking in the coves and caves, which is really fun. You go into the caves.
Yeah,
that's fun.
Imagine.
And my best dinner was at Harbor Fish Market and Grill. So those are my top things to do.
So make sure you watch this video several times so you can write all that down. But remember, he's mentioning things that bring hope, right?
Right.
There's hope in being out in nature. Take advantage of nature. Right, and I think that's where the travel sense is.
Well, I know if you go to some place like Door County, you can practice social distancing, go out and do outdoor activities, and mask up when you go into the restaurants. Everybody's 6 feet apart, and in a place like that, you drive from the Twin Cities 4.5 hours in your own car.
Sure.
And when I flew, I got to tell you, it was absolutely fine. There was no issues.
Well,
the airports.
Their standards are so high. That they've got it down to a science.
Now I have to show you one more thing.
Yes.
You're the fashion guy.
I really am.
I've been here on the couch in my shorts and flip-flops, and you've given me a hard time.
Yeah.
But today I had to bring it. And what I'm bringing to you is that if you do travel, this is my best new travel item that I've ever seen. What I'm wearing right here.
Tech.
And what I'm wearing right here, and what I'm wearing on here.
Tech material.
I'm going to stand up, you got to see this. So, wait, no, you got to see this.
Oh, wait,
this right here.
I like what I see.
Has 26 pockets.
26 pockets.
It's called a Scott E vest.
Quick, in less than a second, show us all the pockets.
There's 26 pockets all over the place, and then this quarter zip. There's 2 pockets.
Where do I get this stuff?
Look at this.
Yeah,
pocket here.
I like it.
And then you can put your cord for your earbuds through this, and it stays stuck. It stays on here and through here. And they even have the protector. Like if your wallet is in your pocket, where they have the protector over it so that you can't take my credit card information.
And I'll tell you what, Todd, they're making tech materials so they're breathable.
Yeah, this is totally breathable.
They're making tech materials so that they're washable. They're making tech materials so it's stretchy.
Okay,
now,
okay, one last feature. You got to see this.
What are you doing, Todd?
Okay, if you carry,
unzip you?
Yep, if you carry your laptop, you can put your laptop
right in there.
You can put your laptop right in the back of your vest.
I like that. I would. There's so many things I could do with that pocket. Now, where do you get these items?
You get them online, Scott E. Vest. But yeah, it's just.
You have Scott call me. I need some merchandise like that.
But here, no kidding.
Yeah.
Because the best thing about it is, once again, you're traveling and you don't want to carry carry stuff around with you, or you want to be hands-free. Yeah. There's a place for your phone up here that goes through. They're comfortable. Yeah. It's great.
I'll tell you what. A note on comfort. We sell suits.
Yeah.
Right. And what I would recommend is try to figure out how you can get Scott's vest gear. And because comfort is everything. Comfort is key at the office, and comfort is key at home. And you have to go between those two places.
Absolutely.
You might as well look good and feel good, right?
Because it looks good, don't you think?
Yes.
You need a Scotty
I would
vest.
say this is a step up.
All right, Scotty vest. All right, so hit Hot Springs, Arkansas. Hit Door County, Wisconsin. It's two amazing places. We're going to share some pictures on here as well.
Right.
And if you're going to be traveling, buy your luggage here at Heimie's, but then hit the road and don't miss your Scott E. vest.
Todd is going to be doing a product evaluation next time he travels. And he'll send you some pictures of our luggage.
And the luggage is beautiful, too.
Hey, you know what? What a great time. You made me feel good. And I haven't felt good in a while.
Oh, well, if you hit the road,
it's so quiet out there. I saw two mice playing cards on the street. Right? It's so quiet out there. I saw two nuns dancing. It's so quiet.
Oh, geez.
Come down and see us at Heimie's. And Todd, thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks for watching.